He clearly came from a wealthy family, yet he ended up competing with a drifter for a park bench to sleep on. The man suggested flipping a coin to decide who got it, but after searching their pockets, neither of them found a single cent. A kind little girl offered help. The drifter eventually ran off with the coin, leaving Jason slumped back on the bench dejectedly. Before long, he was woken up by the sound of arguing nearby. Jason saw this and shouted loudly to stop him. The two thanked him for stepping in and invited Jason to eat with them. As they chatted, they discovered Jason was the grandson of an oil tycoon, had passed away. Jason's relatives were eager to split the inheritance, but the lawyer announced they would get nothing. Just as Jason was about to leave, the attorney called him back. His grandfather had left him a very special gift, but only if he completed a series of challenges. He was sent to a farm, where he had to hammer wooden stakes into the ground, $1 for every stake. At first, his stakes were crooked, and the old farmer could pull them out with ease. This sparked Jason's competitiveness. In time, he learned to drive them in straight and solid. He finished the first task successfully. The old man told him, "Do any job the way you just did, and you can do anything." Jason finally began to understand. When he returned home, he found his place completely empty, even his car had been towed away. Angry, he confronted the attorney, only to learn this was his second challenge, to find one genuine friend when he had absolutely nothing. Jason thought it would be easy. He went to meet his girlfriend, but when he discovered his bank cards were frozen and asked her to pay the bill, she stormed off. He called every friend he had, but not one was willing to help. He ended up out on the streets again. Then an idea struck him. He asked the young girl from earlier to be his friend. She agreed to help him. Together, they went to see the attorney. The attorney questioned whether she was truly his friend, but the girl answered simply,
"Does he look like he has anything to offer?"
Jason was then handed a check for $1,500, the wages he had earned from the farm. His next task was to use the money to help someone. He first thought of the drifter, but discovered he had taken a woman's bag. Inside was an unpaid hospital bill. Jason went to the hospital listed on the form, and learned the girl was seriously ill. He decided to help them. He asked the attorney to use his money to cover the bill, but it wasn't enough. Jason begged him to front the rest. Over time, he repaid the attorney with every dollar he could gather. The attorney acknowledged his effort. Jason visited the young girl often, keeping her company during her treatments. He grew closer to her mother as well, even bringing her to a family gathering. That night, Jason received another request from his grandfather to set a dream and strive for it. For the first 20-odd years of his life, Jason had been aimless, never thinking about what he truly wanted, so he asked the little girl beside him.
My dream is to be with people I love.
The girl's words inspired Jason. He told the lawyer he wanted to help fulfill her dream. The lawyer gave him $100 million to assist sick children. Jason threw himself into this cause wholeheartedly, but not long after, he learned the little girl had passed away. He felt deep regret for not being able to see her one last time. In the end, Jason passed all the tests and inherited $2 billion. But he gained something far more precious than money. He understood the relationship between wealth and responsibility, and went on to help countless more people.